Hi everybody, my name is Todd Johnson and I'm a park ranger here at the Bighorn Canyon National Recreation Area. And welcome to our Field Trip Fridays. And for today's installment, we're going to talk about what's right behind me, and that's our bighorn sheep. Our bighorn sheep is probably one of our most popular animals that people like to see in person. And there's a lot of interesting facts about them that I'm going to share with you today. The group behind me here, it's March time frame and it's starting to be spring. And next month we're going to start to see some new lambs that are going to be born. And usually what will happen is that the lambs will be born in about April or the May time frame, and then this group of sheep here will start to make their way toward the edge of the canyon. And that's where we will lose sight of them for probably about a month or so. And then later on in the summer, that's when we're going to start to see these groups come pack up. And that's a great time to come out to the park to see them. As you can see with this particular group behind me, they still have a full coat of fur that was able to get them through the winter. However, starting in the next couple of weeks though, that fur is going to start to kind of molt off of them practically, and that's when they're going to start to get their summer coat. The group behind me, which numbers about between, I'd say about 20 or 25 sheep, they have been able to make it through the winter. And as you can see behind me, they are trying to find the fresh grasses that are going to get them through this time of the year. There's approximately 2 bighorn rams that are behind me. And usually what will end up happening about in the next month or so, that group of rams will start to make their way back into the Pryor Mountains and the Bighorn Mountains. And that's where they'll pretty much spend their summer. And then when it gets back to being in the fall time frame, probably right around October or so, the rams will start to make their way coming back down the mountains, and they'll start looking for a mate, as it'll be that time of the year where they'll rut and start to find a mate, and then the new lambs will be born in the April time frame. Many times as rangers, we get asked where are the great locations to try to find bighorn sheep. And today we're currently located just shy of Barry's Landing. And this is a great place to go looking for sheep. However, this isn't the only place in the park that they can be found. Other locations include Sullivan's Knob is a great place to go look, as well as the Devil Canyon Overlook and close to the State Line Trail. And so it's always fun to be able to see these animals in their natural environment. And I really encourage you, if you get a chance to come out here, to go see them in person. One thing that we get asked oftentimes as rangers here at the park is, where are the best places to go ahead and find animals so that they can go ahead and take pictures? And really it boils down to, if you've got the time to go look around here, more than likely you're going to be rewarded. We have a variety of animals that are out here, everything from wild horses to our bighorn sheep that are out here. And then also some of the other animals that live out here include bald eagles. We also have golden eagles that are out here. We have mountain lion, all sorts of other things that are out here. And that's the biggest thing that I try to tell people who come out here to visit, is to either try to get out here in the early mornings or later on in the afternoon, because that's usually when a lot of our wildlife activity takes place. And this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about right here, where we've got our bighorn sheep here grazing here this afternoon. So if you get a chance to come out to the Bighorn Canyon, we would love to go ahead and show you around. And so this is it for our Field Trip Friday installment for this week. So if you have any comments, please leave them below, and we look forward to hearing from you soon. We'll talk to you later. Thanks.